Detective Maritza Smith had the ill luck to be on tip-line duty the night Rose House called. The China Lake precinct was chronically understaffed, and a long time ago, before Maritza'd made detective, she'd thought a promotion would spare her long nights listening to nothing, or the wind, or some drunk calling in over the airwaves, looking for a voice that'd answer back, rather than the voices in their head. Turned out, she was wrong. Maritza's been wrong about a lot of things, most of them to do with how grindingly unchangeable most scut work turns out to be. Promotions or no promotions. There's one other detective at the China Lake precinct, and one deputy, and the deputy's out on maternity. It's Maritza alone in the empty halls. Maritza on the other end of the line. Maritza listening to the wind scream in the desert like a child or a cat or the dead. So she'd caught the call, and caught everything that came after, including having to find Selene Gisil and set about eliminating her as a suspect. There's a dead person in Rose House. Okay, there are 2 dead people in Rose House. Everybody knows the architect buried himself there. But there's an extra dead person, and it's Maritza's problem. Even an animate intelligence that haunts a house, and yeah, Maritza grew up here, she knows like anyone else that Rose House is a haunt, and was glad when it was shut up inside with itself for good. Even a haunt has some failsafes that are built into the groundwork of artificial intelligences. Some failsafes, even Basit Deniau apparently couldn't get out of his haunt's programming. For instance, all AIs must report the presence of a dead body within their designated sphere of influence to the nearest law enforcement agency. The call came at 2:15 a.m. Maritza wrote it down in her logbook. Please confirm that this is the China Lake Police Precinct, it had started. Neutral feminine voice, accentless and innocuous. Could have been anyone, or anyone's vocal synther app making them sound utterly unmarked. Maritza has one on her phone for when she has to call customer service lines. She'd said, "This is Detective Smith at the China Lake Precinct, yes. How can I help you?" She remembers, indelible clear, that she'd been doodling in the margins of the call log, looping lines, one following the other, filling in an abstract shape. "This is Rose House," said that unremarkable voice, and Maritza had sat up so straight her spine crackled.